Hi, I'm Allison Lamb, and this is Weaving Green Justice at COP30, a series of reflections from the heart of the Amazon in Belém. Each clip captures a moment of meaning, weaving together analyses of delegate negotiations, stories of social justice, and interpretations of climate texts through the lens of green ideology. Here's today's thread.
I'm home now. I had to leave Belém due to lack of funds, and I brought back a Brazilian bug, which was probably inevitable after days trapped in a giant tent with no windows and tens of thousands of people from around the world. I'll continue posting episodes of Weaving Green Justice as the negotiations unfold. This is the latest text for the Gender Action Plan. As you can see, a number of footnotes have now been added to the bottom. A few parties have decided that they need to define gender according to their own terms. Paraguay wants to define gender according to their own national constitution. Argentina wants to define gender according to Article 7.3 of the Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court, which states that, for the purpose of this statute, it is understood that the term gender refers to the two sexes, male and female, within the context of society. The term gender does not indicate any meaning different from the above. Iran wants to define it according to its own law on family and youth support, which aims to increase birth rates and therefore defines only two biological genders. The Holy See wants to define gender according to its own interpretation, which is also grounded in biological genders. To join in the fun, Indonesia and Malaysia have left placeholders in order to add in their own definitions later. I'm told this is a red line for the European Union, and yet here it is bracketed in the text. Is every country going to submit its own definition of gender? What kind of gender action plan, a roadmap to gender equity in climate action, allows each party to define gender however they like? To add to the parade of the preposterous, the gender footnote also popped up in the Just Transition Work Program negotiations, where Argentina spoke again of Article 7.3 of the Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court, and Paraguay referred again to its own national constitution. While gender is a cross-cutting issue, to see the gender footnote being repeated in the Just Transition Work Program documents is bizarre. Are we now going to see a footnote on gender definitions in every final document? As a gender activist, this is deeply frustrating. Can you really claim to support gender equity while placing so many guardrails on what gender even means? One of the 5 priorities of the Gender Action Plan is to promote gender balance in participation and leadership, while another is to monitor and report on progress of gender commitments. How much progress can you be making, and how much participation and leadership can you be promoting when each party is able to define gender as they see fit and in contradictory ways?